I'm Anastasia, a fashion designer with over 20 years of experience and a sewing educator. And I'm really excited you're here to share another sewing adventure with me today. Welcome to Sewing Anastasia's 12 Days of Christmas. December 1st to the 12th, I will be putting out a new tutorial every single day. All of these tutorials are going to be about creating gifts that you can give this holiday. These are going to be super easy DIY gifts that you can make right at home. There's nothing better than getting and receiving DIY holiday gifts. Speaking of gifts, I am giving away a sewing machine this holiday. I'm giving away this brand new, beautiful Husqvarna Viking Jade 20 sewing machine. All you have to do is enter the giveaway, and the link is down below in the description with all of the details. This contest starts December 5th and goes through December 15th, and I will be picking a winner on December 20th. So tell all your friends and family and make sure you get your entries in. I cannot wait to read your post on what inspires you to sew. It is super easy to enter, and how amazing would it be to win a new sewing machine for Christmas, or you could even give it as a gift. And don't forget, all of the details are down below in the description for how to enter. And if you're not already a subscriber to Sewing Anastasia, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come out. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And don't forget, I now teach sewing classes in my design studio in Chicago, Illinois, and I teach virtual lessons as well. So make sure you check those out at sewinganastasia.com. Today, for the 12 days of Christmas, we are gonna upcycle 2 silk dresses into a silk pillowcase. Silk pillowcases are awesome because they're good for your hair, they're good for your skin. Overall, they're just awesome for good sleep. So this makes a great gift for anyone because, well, everyone sleeps, right? And who doesn't want a super soft, cozy new silk pillowcase? And it's an upcycling project. What gets better than that? Great sleep and you get to upcycle something. Win! Silk pillowcases are so expensive. They're like $100 a piece. But if you can find a few silk garments at the thrift store next time, then you can make one for a few dollars. Whoa, mind blown. This is a great way to source a lot of different fabrics. Let's say you want to make a wool skirt. You can totally find a vintage wool dress or skirt or maybe a men's jacket and upcycle it into a wool skirt. So you can sew with expensive fabrics without spending a ton of money. Supplies for this project are super simple. You're going to need your seam ripper so you can rip apart those upcycled dresses. You're going to need your scissors so we can cut them into pillowcases. And you're going to need some mashing thread. And don't forget, you're going to need a dress for the pillowcase or maybe a few dresses or a few blouses. I'm going to be using these purple dresses here that are all silk charmeuse on the bottom of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip these apart and use them for the pillowcase. And if you don't have a dress to upcycle, no worries, you can totally buy silk charmeuse by the yard. And if you don't like silk or don't have any laying around, you could totally use a sateen cotton or any other soft fabric that you want to lay your face on. You're also going to need 1 zipper, and I'm going to be ripping the zipper out of this dress and using it for the top of my pillowcase. Ultimate upcycling project. So I deconstructed my dresses and I cut out my 2 rectangles for the pillowcase. Now your rectangle sizes are going to depend on the size of your pillow. So you want to measure your pillow from end to end and across the sides as well to the side seams on the pillow. And once you get those dimensions, you want to add 1 inch. This is going to give you a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around your pillow. And if you don't know what pillow size your friend is using, maybe go with a queen size or a standard size pillowcase size. I'm doing a standard pillowcase, so I cut out my measurements 21 by 27 because standard pillowcase size is 20 by 26. I also ripped out the invisible zipper in the back of the dress. If your dress or garment doesn't have an invisible zipper, you can just buy one. Now that we have everything cut out, the first thing I'm going to do is serge all the edges. If you don't have a serger, you could use a zigzag stitch or an overcast stitch. So let's head over to the serger and serge up all the edges. Okay, let's serge up all the edges. We have our edges serged and they are looking beautiful. Now we know none of the edges are gonna fray while we're working with it. Next, it's time to put in our invisible zipper on one of the short ends of the pillow. Doesn't matter which end you put it on, but make sure your zipper is long enough to cover the end of the pillowcase. If you'd like a very detailed video on how to put in an invisible zipper, make sure you check out my video on that. But right now, I'm gonna go over the process on how to put in the zipper. But if you want a deeper explanation, make sure you check out that video. Okay, so we want our invisible zipper to be in this seam right here with these two short edges. So what we're going to do is unzip it. We're gonna flip it right side to the right side of the fabric. And then when we're sewing this with our zipper foot, we wanna make sure that we're opening up the little groove here and sewing right next to the teeth. So that way it's perfectly invisible. And then after we do this side, we're gonna take the whole thing and we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, making sure we're sewing right in the groove next to the zipper teeth. So don't forget to make sure your zipper tape is next to your serge. So let's head over to the sewing machine, put on our zipper foot, and sew this zipper in. So first I'm sewing the left side of the zipper. So I've got the left side of my zipper foot on in my needle position all the way to the left. Make sure you back stitch, and we are just gonna stitch all the way down. Backstitch and cut. Our zipper is attached on this side of the pillowcase. It's looking great. Our stitches are in there on the fold, so it looks nice and invisible. And now it's time to do the other side. Now we're gonna flip the zipper down. So right side of the zipper, the right side of the fabric, and we're going to stitch down this side now. For the right side of the zipper, I've put the right side of my zipper foot on and I've moved my needle position all the way over to the right. And now we're just gonna stitch in that groove right by the teeth of the visible zipper. Back stitch at the end and cut. Our invisible zipper is looking great for the top of our pillowcase. Now we're gonna sew right sides together and we're gonna sew the three sides, the two sides and the bottom. So that's three different sides that we're sewing up. You also wanna make sure that you unzip your zipper at least halfway so that way we can flip it right side out when we're finished. When you're at the beginning of the zipper sewing, make sure it's face down, make sure the right sides of the fabric are together, and you can just sew right over the zipper tape. And also at the end here, if your zipper is longer, no worries, just make sure your right sides are together and you can sew right over it. Okay, so my right sides together and I'm gonna sew over the zipper first and make sure you're back stitching or fixing as well. When you get to the corner, make sure you leave your needle in and turn. When you get to the end, backstitch and cut. So I have all my sides sewn together. This here is the inside of the pillowcase and my zipper is up here. So we're gonna flip it right side out and take a look at it. There we go. We are looking great. Now all we need to do is get a pillow and put it in it. Our silk pillowcase is finished and it's looking awesome. I don't know about you, but I kind of want to start upcycling all the silk dresses I can find and make them into pillowcases because this did not cost $100. It maybe cost, what, $10 to create? How cool. And this makes such an excellent gift to give for the holidays or a birthday or any occasion really. Thanks so much for watching Sewing Anastasia today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it some applause, and leave a comment down below. Also, I would love to see all your holiday gifts that you're making, machine, so make sure you tag me in them so that way I can share them with everyone else on social media. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all those fabulous social media websites so that way we can stay connected and creative together. And don't forget, I'm giving away a sewing machine this holiday. Details are down below in the description on how you can enter to win a sewing machine this holiday. So let all your family and friends know because someone is winning a brand new Husqvarna Viking sewing machine this Christmas. And don't forget to check out all the other videos for the 12 days of Christmas. There's also going to be a playlist that they'll all be in after the 12th of December. So follow along and happy sewing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!